What is up, everyone? It is Friday, and it has been a few days, or as the kids say, a hot minute since I played last. Do the kids say that, a hot minute? I don't know. I made a big old change to the book I'm currently editing. I'm editing book 2 in my series because I want to get it to my editor by the end of the year. If you're interested, book 1, there's a link in the show notes if you like murder mysteries, old school Agatha Christie style murder mysteries. I wrote 1, published it, then I wrote the next 10, and now I have to edit them all and start putting them out. So I'm in book 2 right now. But anyway, I made a big change to it on Tuesday afternoon on my lunch break at work, where I deleted the first 1,400 words of the book, of the book 2, chapter 1, and then I had to go back and re-edit the first 14 chapters because I've already edited them the last couple of weeks, and now deleting the first 1,400 words means I had to go back and re-edit all of them to make up for the fact that a bunch of stuff I mentioned early on isn't there anymore. So it's been a pretty busy week the last 4 or 5 days taking care of that. So didn't get to play much in the way of gaming. I just got the 86 set, and this is going to be my first game with it. We're going to play week 1, NFL 1986, Cleveland Browns, going to Chicago. I believe going to Chicago to play the Chicago Bears. And you know what I did not do? I did not set up 1986 in Pro Football Helper. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that right now. Is that not working? Ooh, why isn't that working? That's weird. We're going to do that right now. There we go. We're going to do that right now. Here's the thing. I usually watch Dave Gardner's video from a couple of years ago when I do it. I'm going to try to do it today without watching the video. So I'm probably going to screw it up. But we're going to try it anyway. So we've got Pro Football Helper open to a basically just a blank screen here. This is like the opening screen. And I'm going to go to Utilities, Create Season Directory, and I'm going to type 1986. And I'm going to hit Create Season Directory and everything that goes with it. Okay, it's been created. Continue. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and enter the teams in the league. Now, off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure I know the teams in the league, but I'm going to load up Pro Football Reference just to be on the safe side here. All right, so the 1986 season, and we're going down to this. I hate that it defaults to Wikipedia. No one wants to go to Wikipedia to look at NFL stuff. They want to go to Pro Football Reference. Anyway, all right, so here we go. Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to say the number of teams in the league should be 28. Is that right? 4, 5, 10, 14, and 14. So 28. Oh, is my computer crashing on me? Something's happening here. Come on, you can see the little spinny. Well, let's see if we can do this. 28. We'll hit enter. And then we're going to enter the teams. So let's see. We're going to go, I'll just go in order here. New England. I'm going in order of the standings. The Jets. The Dolphins. Oh, shoot. That's not how you do it. You go to New England, then you click here. That's right. Then you go Miami, and you click in the blank spot. Buffalo. Click in the blank spot. The Jets. Click. And the Indianapolis Colts. It's all before realignment here. Oh, the AFC Central is actually pretty close here. So you got Cleveland. You got Cincy. You got Pittsburgh. And you got Houston. I really enjoyed that AFC Central. Houston Oilers. Really enjoyed that AFC Central when it was like that. All right. In the AFC West, we've got Denver. We've got Kansas City. All right. We've got Seattle when Seattle was in the AFC back in the day. Boom. And we've got the Raiders and the Chargers. Now it says, Los Angeles Raiders. I can't keep up with where the Raiders are all the time. And then the San Diego Chargers, which to me, they'll always be the San Diego Chargers. All right. Then we're going to go to the NFC. We'll go Giants, Redskins, Cowboys. So Giants, Skins, Cowboys. We'll go Eagles, Cardinals. That finishes up the East. Eagles. What are they? The Arizona Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals at this point. So St. Louis Cardinals. Then you have Chicago, Minnesota, and Detroit. Chicago, Minnesota and Detroit. Oops, I missed Minnesota. Minnesota and click. Then you've got Green Bay and Tampa Bay, back when the Bays shared a division. And then to finish it up, we got the 49ers, the Rams, the Falcons, and the Saints. So San Francisco. Are they the St. Louis Rams? No, they're the Los Angeles Rams. The Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Houdat, whatever it is, Saints. All right, so then you go over here and you put the number of divisions. There are 6 divisions. And then you just click here. So AFC East, we definitely know. We know AFC West. We know NFC East and NFC West. I know that I think we can type in here, right? No, whoops. Oh, yeah, you got to click manual entry. And I can type AFC Central. And then we're going to go here. And the question I always had was, how does the program know that the Patriots are in the AFC East? Because I didn't tell it on the left side. But I think if you look at the text file for the 1986 Patriots, one of the headings or one of the words in there is AFC East, so it knows where to put it. That's my guess. All right, so we're done. We're going to hit continue. And it's done, but we have to do something else. Now, these are the 2 things where I get confused. Or not confused, I just don't remember. So we're going to open up our file system here. Okay, so let me just make sure before I get back there, I got to go to my desktop. I'll pull it back over here in a second. Where is my desktop? There it is. And then I think it's this right here. So I have Pro Football Helper. Let me bring it back over. All right, so I have Pro Football Helper here. So I think what you do next is you go, oh man, it's so long since I've done this. I think you go into NFL teams. I'm going to guess. I think I go into NFL teams. I go 80 to 89. I go 86. And I think I have to grab all these teams. So I Control A, Control C. And then where I put them, I think there's a season replay. Season stats replay maybe. And then I go into the 86 folder that was just created. And I think I copy them in here. I think. Right? Boom. And there they are. I think this is right. We'll find out because I'm just going to go in and see what happens. Then you have to go into the schedules, NFL schedules. You go 86. Just copy that. And I think you put it in the same place. NFL season stats replay, 86. And then you copy it in there. Boom. And there you go. So now I think, and I don't know if I have to close Pro Football Helper or not, but I'm going to do it just to be on the safe side. We'll go ahead and hit exit. Yes. And I should get that. So I'll go back to my shortcut, load it back up. All right, here it comes. Oh, came over there. So we're going to move it over here. Now I think I can go game setup, play new game. We'll go select season. So we'll go to 86 now. Boom. And then we'll go play game. There's your schedule. That's good. So Cleveland at Chicago. So thanks, NFL, for starting the Browns off at the 1985 Super Bowl champion Bears in week 1. We'll talk about these are some amazing rankings for both of these teams. So I'm looking forward to this. So we're going to go ahead and hit continue. And there you go. So how old was I during this? I was 12 years old. We'll continue. And it says it cannot be played. Uh-oh. Both or one or both are, active replays. Did I put it in the wrong place? Oh, man. All right, so hold on. I may have put it in the wrong place. So let's go back. Oh, man. So this is why you do this stuff ahead of time. So I have to go back to my desktop, back to here. So I put it in the, I put it in the replay. Where does it go? Season stats replay. Did I not do it right? Well, now I'm going to have to find Dave's video. So hang on. I'm going to pause this and find Dave's video. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I saw what I did wrong. All right. Thanks, Dave, for making that video 4 years ago because I've used it multiple times now. Every time I buy a season, I go back to that video. So many of those views are probably just from me alone. What I did wrong was you want to go to NFL teams like I did here. Go to 86. Do that, and then you copy. You Control A, Control C, or you can go. I guess I don't know how to really do that. I guess I could probably do this. Yeah, it's the same thing. So I can click that. Windows is weird nowadays. So I can control A, and then what you do is you go back one level, or 2 levels. You go here, and then you drop them into active replay teams. That's what I didn't do right. So we're going to click into there, and there they are. And you can see I have like 89, 86, 83, 87. Those are the seasons I have. So you can see that I have done this successfully in the past. All right, so now I'm going to go back out of there, and I'm going to do it again. Let's see. I don't know if I have to exit to like let it kind of refresh itself, reopen, and pull in whatever data it needs to pull in. So let me do that. So I exit, and I restart it. And I pull it back over here to this monitor. And now if I go game setup, play new game, 1986 is still there because I did the schedules one right. I put that in the right place. It's just the teams one I didn't put in the right place. So we'll play game. I like that it gave you a warning too. I didn't know it would do that. So we'll click. Now sometimes I have to click like multiple times here. There it is before it actually shows up, which I find odd, but it eventually works. So we'll hit continue, and we're going to get this screen here, your start screen, so that we're good. I never really changed anything here. I don't know what kickoffs were back then. I don't know. I mean, I know what the overtime rules. Kickoffs were at the 20. We know that stuff, but I don't know what the kickoffs were. When I play like 58, I don't know what the kickoffs were. I just play whatever comes up here. So, and then what I do is I roll 2 dice. So in this case, we'll go orange and black. Orange and black simulating the fact that the Browns are orange and the Bears are black. Move this there. So what I'll do is I'll roll 2 dice. Whichever one is higher gets the ball. And the Bears are considerably higher as a 6-2 here. So I will then give the Bears the ball. So the Browns will kick off. So if I go kick off and I just continue and we're ready to go. There we are. So we are ready to start playing. I honestly did not mean to do that. I wasn't planning on giving a tutorial there. It's just I forgot to do it. So I figured I might as well just do it since I'm recording. My desk is a mess. I'm going to order a bigger bookshelf so I can organize better. Can put it all back here. Giant bookshelf. I'm going to get that probably in the next few days. And let's get started here. So let's talk about these teams. This is going to be Cleveland and Chicago. This is the Bears coming off their 85 Super Bowl. This is the year, the 86 is the year the Browns went 12-4. Started off, I think it was 2-2, and then went on a big old winning streak. The good thing, let's start with the Bears here. So the Bears are quarterbacked by Jim McMahon. But you look at their offense, they're a 36 on the pass and a 41 on the run on offense. So it probably doesn't surprise you that they ran the ball 60% of the time. I added a little column there for my dice roll so I would know where each dice roll is because I have to think about it sometimes and I don't like to think if I don't have to. So there's that. But let's go to the defense. Actually, let's stick with the offense first. Here's your receiving crew and my locator. So Willie Galt's the only A. They only have 2 Bs. And everybody else is not 2B. So it's good, right? So the passing game wasn't great for them. We go down to the running backs here. Peyton is 11-44, so he is going to be, what is that? That's how many is that? 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 of the 36 possible dice rolls. Then you get Matt Suey in there and a couple other guys got a couple carries. This Neil Anderson, I think it's his rookie year because he was really good later in the 80s. As a running back. But then we go to the defense and just look at this defense. I was talking about the Giants last week. Look at this defense. They got 2 5s. You got, and then a bunch of 4s. The only 3 is Vesty Jackson. I remember him as a cornerback. 45 is unbelievable. Like that is so good. I wonder if there are, maybe the 2000 Ravens, but I wonder if there are any defenses better in this game and like the history of this game, or at least in the last 50 years that's better than them. Looking at the Browns, they've got 4 guys that are A receivers. You've got Brian Brennan, Ernest Biner, Herman Fontenot, and Webster Slaughter down there at the bottom. Their offense is a 42 on pass. And as a Kozar fan, that makes me happy. They are 39 on the run. A couple guys like left guard is a 4 and a 3. Brian Brennan's a 4 and a 3, and so is Reggie Langhorne. So their receivers are all, like I think Slaughter's the same way. I think he was a 3-2. Like all their receivers are better when they're out there for pass than they are run, which I guess makes sense. Running back carries, you've got Kevin Mack, Curtis Dickey, Ernest Biner getting the majority of the carries. And then again, for them, they're going to be a passing team. They're a 55-45 passing team. So 1 through 11 will be pass plays for them. And then you look at their defense. Their defense was pretty good. A bunch of. I got a 2 down there at strong safety because I got nothing better. This defense really this defensive backfield puzzled me. You got Dixon and Minifield, yeah, but I always remember Felix Wright and Thane Gash as the safeties, and they couldn't make this. I think one of them, whoever was strong safety, I think it was Thane Gash, was a 2-2, and Felix Wright was, I believe, a 2-2, which is strange to me. I don't remember Ray Ellis. I remember the names. I remember Chris Rockins, but I don't remember them being better than Felix Wright. Felix Wright was good. He led the league in interceptions one year with like 9 or 10 interceptions. So I don't know why he was so low here. But we got Dixon as a 4. You got Chip Banks out there. Clay Matthews should be in the Hall of Fame. Big Daddy Hairston, Bob Golick. You got great linebackers, Eddie Johnson. Mike Johnson's another one. I thought he would be in the starting lineup instead of Anthony Griggs, but no. And then your sacks, you got the normal guys. Look at this. Let's talk about sacks. So you got 8 guys for the Browns. Interceptions, you got 7 guys. But let's go to the Bears. Look at the Bears. Look at this. Look at all the guys that got sacks that year. Holy cow. That's so many. And then you look at all the interceptions. I mean, look at this. This is a good... I mean, the Bears in real life won this game 41-31. So, the defenses are really good, but yet it was 41-31. So let's play... We're going to play at least the first quarter. I'm probably not going to play too long tonight, as I got some other stuff I'm working on. I'm trying to write using AI and using what knowledge I have of computer programming. I'm trying to write my own personal writing app that I can use when I write my books, so that I can customize it to my own thing. It's a gigantic project that I probably won't finish, but I'm having a blast doing it. So I'm going to play this for a little while and then go work on that, get some dinner. I got a tea time tomorrow morning. I only got 3 more weeks left of golf before my course closes, so I got to get as much as that as I can. And all right, so let's get started here. All right, so we're going to start with the kickoff. It's going to be Matt Barr for the Browns kicking off. I'll set up here. Yeah, so we got Matt Barr kicking off. 13 for Barr. That is a 20, and that is 67.09. So it's going to go 2 yards deep into the end zone. 67. Matt Barr. And then 09 for the Bears is going to be Thomas Sanders, one of the running backs, is going to be your kick returner. All right. 23 is not great. 23 is a 12. And he will get 21 yards. And they will start 1st and 10 at the 19. So Thomas Sanders gets 21. 1st and 10 at the 19 for the Bears. And again, they are a 60-40 run team. So that's what we will do. So on the dice, on the purple die, 1 through 12 will be your runs. 1 through 6 inside, 7 through 12 outside. Your passes, 13 to 20. So 13 to 17 is a short pass. 18-19 is a medium. 20 is a long. So here we go. First play. First play is a 6. That'll be an inside run. I have a feeling that we're going to see a whole bunch of Walter Payton in this game. All right, our locators dice. 31 for your defense and 36. 36 will be Payton. I think I just played a Chicago game from 1983 with Payton. All right, so I don't know if it's back-to-back, but it's pretty close. 31 on the defense for the Browns. So let me show you the defensive cards here. The Browns are a +4 against the pass. The Bears are a +3 against the pass. The Bears are a +6 against the run, so that's not great. And the Browns, with the only negative number, they are a -1 against the run. So that's not good. They're a -1 against the Bears' strength. But the Bears are a +3 against the Browns' strength and a +6 against their weakness. So hopefully that evens it out a little bit. So 31 is going to be a CS. So Payton against the CS on an inside run. 55. We're starting off with doubles. 16, and Payton's going to pick up only 5. That CS really helped. So only 5 for Mr. Walter Payton. Who scored more touchdowns in Super Bowl 1985? I don't know what number it was. Walter Payton or Refrigerator Perry? Yeah, sadly, it was Refrigerator Perry. All right. I'm going to start doing this a little different. So I'm going to roll both dice, all these dice at the same time. Something a little different. I don't know if it'll speed me up or not. All right, so we're going to start with an 18. That'll be a medium pass. 13 on your defense. That'll be a CS. And a 51. 51 is Tim Reitman. Tim Reitman is a C. No idea who he is. There, he's backup tight end, C2. So he got some targets. Went to UCLA. All right, so Tim Reitman is a C, so we're going to stay at CS. It's going to be McMahon to Tim Reitman. 51, that's going to be complete. McMahon has a great card. 7. Whoa, oh, that's an inside run. Yeah, go back to it. I got to go short pass. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it was a medium. Oh, man, it was a medium pass. Shoot. So CS, medium pass, 31 to 15, 7. Yeah, it's good for 16 yards and a first down. So McMahon, oh, they got Tomzak at the top. That's interesting. I wonder if McMahon played the whole season in 86. So McMahon, I don't even know. I guess I didn't even look to see who started this game. I just assumed McMahon. Well, we're not going back. We're good. All right, so it's 1st and 10 now at the 40. All right. All right, a 4. We're going to have an inside run. Let's do this. Put that like right there. I don't know. Does that make sense? An inside run. 15 on your defense is AG. And a 31 is going to be Walter Payton. So Payton against an AG. 64. That is an 18. That's what I do. When I roll those dice at the same time, I forget to change the board. So we had an inside run, AG. And what did I say? 64 was an 18. Yep. And that'll be good for 4 yards. So he'll get him up to the 44. It'll be 1st and 10, or 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 on the run. And it's going to be, let's do it again here. All right. Okay, a 17. I put this like right there maybe? I don't know. You can just trust me. 17 is a short pass. 34. 21. So 21 is going to be Willie Gault. He's an A. So Willie Gault, the number 1 receiver for the Bears that year. He's an A4. EB4. And 34 is not going to be a great defense. 34 is a BG. Oh, it's an AG. Yikes. A short pass, AG. McMahon looking for Willie Gault, the Browns. Crowd in the line of scrimmage looking for a run here, trying to stop Walter Payton. A 61. That is a 17. That's going to be complete, but only 2 yards. Make it 3rd and 4. So McMahon to Gault for 2. And it's going to be 3rd down and 4 now for the Bears. And I think with Payton on the team, you can run here. You can afford to run. Now, I might roll the dice and it may not come up Payton. That's the chance you take. So I'm going to go standard offense here. All right, a 15. We're going to go short pass. 23 is not great. It's a BD. No, it's not. It can't be. It's a CG. There you go. 26 is Emery Moorhead. He's a B, so we'll stay at CG. We'll go McMahon to Emery Moorhead. 51 is going to be complete, and that is going to be good enough. 13 yards. So McMahon hits the tight end over the middle of the field. Emery Moorhead, he'll pick up 13. It's going to be another first down as the Bears cross the 50. They get to the Browns' 41-yard line. Now, you guys might think that as a gigantic Browns fan that I am, that I might be disappointed, if they lose this game. But they lost it in real life, and let's be honest, I'm numb to losses by the Browns, so it's no big deal. All right, 2. That'll be an inside run. 54, another bad defense. That is AD, and 26 is Payton. So inside run Payton against an amazing passing defense here. This can't be good for Cleveland. 41. 41's a rough one. That's a 26. I did it again. I got to remember to flip the board. AD. Inside run. 26. He'll pick up 3. So Payton gets 3. He's got all 3 carries right now for the Bears. Let's see, how many yards does he have? He's got 12 yards on 3 carries, so 4 yards a carry. And we're going to go 2nd and 7 now at the 38. Another inside run. That's a 1. That's another inside run. 23. Again, terrible defenses. 23 is a CD. 64 is not Payton. It's Neil Anderson, the rookie, I think. I think he's a rookie this year. Oh, I should have him out already. Do I not have him out? There he is. Yeah, we have him out. He's right here. So Neil Anderson's going to get a carry. Give Peyton a breather against a, what did I say? 23 is a CD. Right? 23 CD, yeah. So Neil Anderson against a CD. That's a BB. CD is there. All right, here we go, Neil. Neil. 53. 53 is a 19. So Neil Anderson, he'll get 1. It'll be 3rd and 6. So Anderson for 1. And it'll be 3rd and 6. And we'll go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a short pass. 34. Another bad defense. I keep rolling, the numbers that are good on offense are also good on the defensive card. So if you roll a 34, that's a terrible offensive roll. And if you're rolling for a defense, that's a terrible defensive roll too. So 34 against the pass is a BG. 63 is Lou Barnes. He is our punt returner. He's an EB2C1 back out there in the 4 wide receiver set. And he's a C, so we will stay at BG. So we'll go McMahon to Lou Barnes against a BG. 34, we're going to have our first penalty. That's going to be no gain. So it's going to be complete, but no gain. We have a TE, and I'm not playing this one with injuries. I'm only playing the 83 tournament with injuries. There's an injury here. I'm not playing it. So we have a TE. We have 0 TE. So it's complete. No, except I'm looking at inside run again. Man, I got to quit doing that. I like this. I like it doing this way. I got to get used to doing it this way, though. So that was what was that, BD? 34, BG, I mean? Yeah, 34, BG. There it is. Actually, it's going to be 7 yards, TH. So it is a first down, but we have a penalty. So let's check the TH. I have them up here on the wall. I typed them all out one day and put them on the wall so I wouldn't have to flip pages in the book for penalties. So 63, that could be on the offense. 63 is a 9. That's going to be an illegal formation on the offense. And that'll back them up 5 yards. So back them up 5 yards. Okay, 15 seconds. That's going to be 3rd down and 11 now. And we'll go medium pass heavy. A 10, that is a medium pass. And I'll flip the board. And then we're going to have a 32, another terrible roll for the defense. That will be a CG. And then 56 is Dennis Gentry. And he is, isn't he a backup return guy? There he is. He's an EB2. He's also a halfback too. And he's a C. So when I roll 32, that's a CG. We'll stay right there. So medium pass, CG, McMahon to Dennis Gentry. 55 for McMahon. That is good. And that is going to be a 25-yard gain and a first down. So McMahon finds Dennis Gentry for 25. And the Bears get inside the Browns 20. 1st and 10 at the 17. A 13. And that's going to be a short pass. Then we have a 33, finally a good defensive roll. 33 against a short pass is CD. And then 45 is Tim Reitman again. He's a C, so we'll stay at CD. So McMahon looking for Tim Reitman. 44, the doubles are coming to play. That's going to be good. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. Short pass, 5, is only 4 yards and out of bounds. Right there in the middle. Is that right? For 4 yards? Yeah. Wow, that is amazing. Rolls a 44, gets a 5, but only gets 4 yards. That's what that C... Wait, was it a CD? Yes, that's what that CD defense will do to you. All right, so McMahon finds Reitman for 4. Goes out of bounds. Make it 2nd and 6 now at the 13. Bears have had the ball the whole time. 5 minutes and 45 seconds so far on this drive. All right, a 17. That'll be a medium pass, or a short pass. I'm sorry, that'll be a short pass. 42 on your defense, and an 11 is Willie Galt. So 42 is a CS. Make it a BS since Willie Galt's an A. We're going to go McMahon to Willie Galt. 66. That is going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. So McMahon gets the Bears on the board first, hitting Willie Gault for a 13-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears take a 6-0 lead. 6-minute drive, 81 yards, 4 runs, 6 passes, 86 yards because of the penalty. And let's bring out Kevin Butler to kick the extra point. 42 is probably a 5. Yes, it is, and it is going to be good. Kevin Butler makes it 7-0. In real life, I believe in this game, I think the Browns got a touchdown. They got a defensive touchdown on a fumble, like a sack strip fumble or a fumble. And then, so they're up 7-0, and you're like, yeah. And the Bears, I believe, immediately returned the kick for a touchdown to make it 7-7. And it was just open scoring from there. All right, so let's kick it off with Butler. 14, and we're going to have something here. 35, a penalty. That's going to be 56-09 TL. So let's check the TL. 16, 18. That's going to be offside on the kicking team, but let's check the results here. 56 yards. That takes it to the 9. It's going to be Gerald McNeil, the Ice Cube, getting the return. So from the 9, a 25. 25 in your K column is a 19. And he'll get 27 yards on the return. So they'll decline the penalty. They'll take this. So 56 yards. Boom. Kevin Butler. That's going to be Gerald McNeil, the little Ice Cube. For what did I say, 27? Yeah, 27 yards on the return. He was good. We had Gerald McNeil and then Eric Metcalf, and we've also had Josh Cribbs. I say we as if I'm a part of the team. We've also had Josh Cribbs. That's some good returners. Unfortunately, there haven't been a lot of good quarterbacks. All right, let's see. So, not since Bernie Kosar, at least. First and 10 at the 36 now for the Browns. And they are a passing team more than running. So 1 through 11 is going to be passes for the – I'm sorry, 1 through – I did that wrong, didn't I? Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, I did that wrong. See, that's wrong. That should not be 1 through 11. That should be 1 through 9 are your run plays. And I could do it – no, if I try to do it that way, I get confused. So let me cross this out. So it's 1 through 9 are your run plays. And 10 through 20 are your pass plays. 1 through 5 will be an inside run. And then 10 through 17 will be your short passes. So here we go. Let's get started. Whoops. The green die goes flying. Roll it. All right. Oh, it wants to be spinny. All right, there we go. So we have 5. So we're going to go inside run to start for the Browns. All right, a 55. 55 is going to be Ernest Biner. And 33 is a good defense. 33 again with a +6. Yikes. That is a CG. So Biner against a CG on the inside run. Does he run inside? Yes. 42. 42 is an 18. So he will get 2 yards on the run. So Biner for 2. And it'll be 2nd and 8 Cleveland on the 38-yard line. All right. An 18, we're going to go medium pass. Bernie going to throw it down the field. You guys know I love Bernie Kosar. I've said it over and over again. There's Bernie's card. He's a quarterback 4, which I love seeing that he's a 4. But look at those completion numbers. You can tell they're good quarterbacks. And they got single digits at 64. At 53 is a 10. At what other one? At 42 is a good one. What else? 13 is a 10. Yeah, this 53. Yeah, it's a 10. This is a good card. He only has 1 scramble number at 52. That's good because he didn't run the ball, but he's got some interception numbers. For a guy who led the league in lowest interception percentage, I don't like seeing that 22 and that 21 at 12 and 32. But those might be the only 2. I see some sack numbers. That makes sense. My one buddy used to yell at the screen all the time, "Throw it into the end zone. Throw it into the stands. Do something. Quit getting sacked." Because he took some sacks. All right, so medium pass. 33. I think I rolled a 33. 33 is going to be Reggie Langhorne. He's a B. Langhorne, Slaughter, and Brennan. Such a great group of receivers. There he is. Yeah, he's our X, our Y receiver. He's a B. All right. Your defense is a 43. That's not great. 43 is a CG. So we'll stay at CG for this medium pass. So medium pass CG. Yep. Kozar to Langhorne. Oh, big doubles. 22 is a 5. And that's good for 29 yards. Kozar throwing it, the sidearm in it down the field. He had that great sidearm. 29 yards. First down. And they're going to get down to the Bears 33. So they're already down there. All right, we're going to go short pass. 55. 55 is Herman Fontenot. He's a running back. He's an A. If you guys remember in my 1989 season, he plays for Green Bay. He's an A receiver there, too. 66 on the defense is looking good, though. It's probably going to be a CD. Yeah, we'll make it a BD. That'll be a short pass BD. Kozar to Herman Fontenot, dumping it off. 12. That might be it's an interception number. It's picked off. W58. Oh, no. And Bernie. And he had the streak of the most in a row, interception, their passes in a row without an interception for a while. And in this game, he's already thrown an interception. W58. It's a 6-yard pass. So it's going to be Kozar to Herman Fontenot. 6 yards. Intercepted by that Bears defense. Let's see who got it. 24. That is Wilbur Marshall, who I believe is a 5 defensive back or defensive player. Let's see. Wilbur Marshall. Let's see. There he is. Oh, yeah. He's an outside linebacker 5. He went over to guard the running back and look at that R column. Look at that R column. There's some ones in there. In fact, there's ones at every doubles. Oh, man. Now I'm worried. Here we go. No doubles. Come on. 35. Well, that's going to be good. That's a 21. And he'll get 3 yards on the return. But the Bears will take over. Just like that. It's very disappointing. Wilbur Marshall, he'll get, what'd I say? 19. He'll get 21. He'll get 3. And it will be 1st and 10 Bears at their own 30. 8.5 to go in the first quarter. My favorite player of all time throws a turnover, throws an interception. It's very sad. And the Bears are going to start with a 14. That'll be a short pass. 56 on your defense. 56 is AS. 25 is Emery Moorhead. He's a B, so we'll stay at AS. And we'll go Jim McMahon to Emery Moorhead. 46, 19. It'll be incomplete. So McMahon, 6 of 6 on the first drive. Throws his first incompletion of the game. 2nd and 10 now on the 30. All right, 7. That'll be an outside run. $32 is a CD, and 21 is Mr. Walter Payton. Sweetness. So Payton on the outside run against a, what did I say, CD? 32? Yeah. All right, so Payton takes the ball. 41, that's not going to get you far. That's a 26, and he'll get nothing. Oh, I'm sorry, he'll lose 2. Yeah, he'll get nailed behind the line of scrimmage. Big Daddy Carl Harrison getting in there. Walter Payton goes -2. And I believe it is 3rd and 12. Browns defense trying to hold them here after the turnover. 3rd and 12. Let's go medium pass heavy. All right, a 17 will be a medium pass. 44 on defense. That is a BD. 51 is going to be Timmy Reitman again. He's a C, so we'll stay at BD. And we'll go McMahon to Tim Reitman for the 3rd time in this game. And it's going to be complete to Tim Reitman for the 3rd time in this game. Man, I keep forgetting to flip it. So we went medium pass. This is going to be a good game. This should be a first down. So what did I say? BD, 44. Yeah. And it's a 5. 55 is a 6 or a 5? It's a 6. So it'll be good for 22 yards and a first down. Oh, the Bears. 22 yards and a first down. What we got? Ooh. All right, 1st and 10 at midfield. I'm not liking how this is starting. I got to be honest with you. All right. Oh, we're going to go long pass, a 20. 54 on defense does not help. That is a BG. And a 46. Is it going to be Tim Reitman? It is Tim Reitman again. So he's a C. So we'll go long pass. McMahon to Tim Reitman. We're at the 50. Against a BG. All right, so McMahon back pass. 65 is a 20, and that is incomplete. And it's second down. So McMahon to Reitman. McMahon's having a great start here. McMahon to Reitman. It is McMahon, 7 of 9 for 95 yards already. What are we doing here? Okay. All right, so what are we doing here? 2nd and 10. All right, let us go. Let's go standard. 15, another short pass. Look at those 6s. Hey, a 66 on defense. That's new. 66 is CD. And 61 is Dennis Gentry, and he's a C. So stay at CD on the short pass. $23 for McMahon. That's a 27, and McMahon's going to run. He is going to scramble for it. Outside run. What was our defense? A CD. All right, so McMahon on the outside run. 51. That's looking good. That's a 5. He's going to get 14 yards on the scramble. Oh, man, I don't like the dice are not happy with me right now. It's probably because I haven't played in a week, and they're just like, this is what you get. This is what you get for not playing in a week. We're going to punish you. We'll make your favorite team lose. I mean, to be fair, they lost in real life, so I'm not going to be too disappointed about it. All right, we have a 9. That'll be an outside run. 52 on your defense is CD. And 53 is Matt Suey. I don't think he runs inside. He is not. So we're going to go in or outside. We're going to go inside run. CD. Matt Suey. 54. That's a 35. We have 1 yard, but a penalty, a TE. So let's check that TE. It's a 62. That's going to be encroachment on the defense. And they got 1 yard, so they will accept that penalty. Both teams now with 1 penalty for 5 yards. And it's going to be 1st and 5 at the 31 now for the Bears. Trying to build their lead. All right, a 14 is a short pass. And look at that 66 again. It's not helping at all, but it's there. So 66 on the short pass is a CD. And 63 is going to be Lou Barnes. He's a C, so we'll stay at CD. All right. McMahon to Barnes. 42. And that's an 8 for McMahon. That's good for 7 yards. That's a first down. All right, 7. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now down to the 24. McMahon over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. All right, a 5. That'll be an inside run. 23. That's terrible. 23. I don't think I've had a BS yet for the Browns. It's either been 66 or terrible. 23 is a CD. 45 is Walter Payton. So, I'm sorry, 45 is Matsui. Peyton is 11 to 44. So, Matsui on the inside run against a CD, right? 23? Yeah. All right, so Matsui, 62. That's 25. That'll be no gain. So Sui gets tackled, no gain. Make it second down and 10 at the 24. All right, a 2. That'll be an inside run for the Bears. 45. There's your BS. 45 is a BS. We'll go Peyton. So inside run Peyton against a BS. 63. That is a 14. And we have a F25, a possible fumble. So we roll. 1 to 4 means the fumble counts. 5 to 20 means it doesn't. We get a 3. The fumble will count. An F25. So Kozar throws an interception and Peyton fumbles. That doesn't seem like things that actually happen in real life. But let's check the F25. 25. And that is 2 yards lost, and it's recovered by the Browns. Middle linebacker Eddie Johnson is going to fall on the ball or pick the ball up. I'm not sure which yet. Let's see. Run Peyton. -2. He fumbles. Cleveland recovers. And it's going to be Mr. Eddie. Is it Eddie Johnson? Yeah, Eddie Johnson picks up the ball. What number was it? I think he was 52. Or was Mike Johnson 52? One of them was 50. Yeah, I think Eddie Johnson was 50. No, I think he was 51. And I think Mike Johnson was like 52. It's been a while. All right, so let's check Eddie Johnson's card. There he is. Inside linebacker 3. I mean, he's got a 3 there at 66. Other than that, he's not going to get much of a return. But let's see what he does with it. 56, that's a 27. And yeah, he's got nothing. But he's going to fall on the ball right there. Browns are going to take over. 1st and 10. So no punts in this game, but some turnovers. Eddie Johnson, nothing. 15 seconds. That's going to be 1st and 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And 7-0 Bears. Browns take over 1st and on their own 26. All right, and an 11. That'll be a short pass. 14. I believe that's going to be Brian Brennan. Little number 86. That one I do remember. Brian Brennan is an A. 44 on your defense, so that'll be a BD. Make it an AD. Short pass AD. Kozar back to pass. 56 is a 19. It's going to be incomplete. Kozar to Brennan. Incomplete. Make it 2nd down. All right, a 5. We'll go inside run. 26 is going to be Kevin Mack. 55 is a BG. So Kevin Mack against a BG on the inside run. Oh, a 34. We're going to have a penalty. He'll get nothing. He'll get stuffed at the line of scrimmage with a TE. 16, that's going to be holding on the offense. Back him up 10 yards. It is not going well for Cleveland right now. And it is going to be 2nd down and 20 now, back to 16. Let's go short pass heavy. All right, a 6. That'll be a short pass. 44, it's going to be Ernest Biner. He's an A on short passes. 62 on your defense is a BG. Make it an AG. Short pass AG. Kozar to Biner. 53 for Kozar. That's a 10. That'll be complete. He'll get 10 yards and get pushed out of bounds. So he'll get the 10 back. They just lost. So Biner for 10. And let's 3rd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy again. See if we can get back-to-back completions here. And we're going to 19. That'll be a medium pass. 62 is Herman Fontenot. He's an A. 53. So on the medium pass. 53 is CS. Make it a BS. So BS medium pass, Kozar to Fontenot. A 33 for Bernie. That's a 4. That's 27 yards, not a bounds. So Bernie gets him down the field. There when I was a kid, and they thought the Browns could actually beat Denver to get to the Super Bowl. There were always songs on the radio. Bernie, Bernie, oh, how you can throw. Yeah. That was always a fun one. Bernie, Bernie, Super Bowl. That was the song. All right, so 1st and 10. Now they cross the 50 and get to the Bears 47. Another medium pass. 19 again. 45 this time. That's going to be Ernest Biner. He's a B on medium passes. 55 on your defense is a BD. We'll stay right there at BD. So medium pass BD. Kozar to Ernest Biner. 35. 35 is going to be a 7. That's complete. 15 yards and a first down. So Kozar using the running backs here to get down the field. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 32 now. The Bears 32 as the Browns try to get back, get on the scoreboard here. We'll standard again. This time it's a 9. A 9, I believe, is an outside run. Yes. 63. That's going to be Ernest Biner on the outside run. And then 63 on your defense. That'll be a CD. So outside run CD for Biner. Still in the 31-15 board. So Biner's going to take the sweep play, the handoff. He goes around the end. 45, 22. He tries to go forward and gets nothing. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage is Ernest Biner. Make it 2nd down and 10 at the 32. And let's go short pass heavy. 12. That'll be a short pass. 63. That is going to be Curtis Dickey, the running back. He's a C. 51 is AD. AD. We'll make it a BD. So short pass BD. Kozar to Curtis Dickey. Well, I think eventually ended up with the Colts. So CD. 61. That is not. Oh, it's an 11. Oh, it's going to be just incomplete. Oh, that CD really hurt him. So Kozar to Curtis Dickey is incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy. All right. Oh, that's a leaner. Let's roll that again. All right, at 12, that'll be a short pass. 64, that is Slaughter. Webster Slaughter is an A. 64. It's a BS, make it an AS. So Kozar to Slaughter. Oh, a big 22. That's a 5. That's good for 14 yards and a first down. And Slaughter will run out of bounds. So Kozar to Slaughter, 14 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 down to the Bears' 18-yard line. And let's go standard. And it's a leaner. There we go, 20. So I don't have long pass, but I do have medium pass, so we'll do that. 53 is Harry Holt, the big tight end. Big backed up tight end. Where's he at? I feel like he was a big guy. There he is. 6'4", 236. Not too bad. He also apparently played safety. My guess is he came in for a Hail Mary to play safety. He's an ET2. He wasn't very good. He was back. He was behind Ozzie Newsome. That made it tough. So he's a C. 64 on your defense is a CS. We'll stay right there. So Kozar to Harry Holt. CS. 51. It's going to be complete. And he'll get 7 yards. No, wait. I didn't go to the right card. I got to go to 10 to 30 now. And that was a CS. It's probably going to be less. And it was a 10. 51. Was it a 10? No, it was a 7. It was a 6. And he'll actually get a first down plus 2. He'll get 12 yards. Did I do that right? Hold on. 64 is a CS. Harry Holt's a C. 53 is Harry Holt. I rolled a 51. That's a 6. Yeah, he'll get a first down plus 2. So that's 12 yards. So Kozar to Harry Holt for 12. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 6 now for the Browns. Trying to tie this thing up. Let's go standard. 7. 7 is an outside run inside the goal line now. 46, 23. So 23 on your defense is CD. 46 is Curtis Dickey. So Dickey's going to take the outside run against a CD. 54, we're going to have another penalty. That's 1 yard with a TE. 22, that's going to be on the defense. That is unnecessary rough. No, wait, that's unsportsmanlike conduct. 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. So we'll go half the distance here. So it's a 3-yard penalty. It'll be an automatic first down. So unsportsmanlike. Where's that at? Right there. 15 seconds. Make it first and goal now with the 3 for the Browns. All right, 13 is a short pass. All right, a 62 and a 26. 62 is Herman Fontenot. He's an A. And a 26 is a BS. Make it an AS. Short pass. First and goal from the 3. Kozar, a little play action. 12. Oh, that's the interception number, 22, and it's incomplete. Got lucky there. You can see we are right there all the way down. There's only one interception number at 25. Oof. That's just going to be incomplete. So pass, Kozar to Herman Fontenot. Incomplete. Make it second down and goal from the 3. Let's go big here. Let's run the ball. Get Kevin Mack involved. That's a 3. That's an inside run. Oh, it's not going to be Kevin Mack, though. It's going to be Major Everett. So I forgot all about that guy until I saw this card, and he was never anything. He probably had about 20 carries that year. That's why he's only the 66 on my locator. But this is not a good card. I mean, he's got some 15, 16, and 19. He's got some decent numbers there. But he never turned out to be anything for the Browns, Major Everett. But he'll run this one. 24 is BS, so he'll run it against a BS. I wanted to get Kevin Mack involved. 63, uh-oh. That's a 32. We have an RP1. We have a rare play. All right, so I'm going to use the book since RP1 isn't one I get very often. So RP1, there's your RP1 column right there. We're going to use that. Let's roll 2 dice. 6. Illegal procedure called against the offense, grasping face mask against the defense, offsetting penalties, replay the down. So I never know if I'm supposed to put that into Pro Football Helper. The offsetting penalties doesn't happen very often. So I'm just not going to, we're going to pretend it didn't happen. We're going to call the same play. We're going to go big again. And it's a 10. That'll be an inside run. 15, this time it will be Kevin Mack. I believe that's his first carry. 34. Ooh, 34 is a pass defense. 34 is a BD. So BD. So the Bears backing somebody up a little bit, expecting maybe a pass here. Mack takes the handoff. 51. That's going to do it. 17. He'll get 5 yards. He'll burst through into the end zone. Make it 7-6. We'll bring out Matt Barr to try to tie it up. And let's see. 65 is a 20. A 20, I believe, is good. That 19-20, those are good on extra points, I think. Yeah, that will be good. So the Browns are going to tie it up with a minute 15 to go in this quarter. Barr. And let's kick it off with Matt Barr. 25. 25 is 5. That'll be 70-09. 5 yards deep. So I think we're going to take a touchback here. So Matt Barr, 70 yards. They'll take a touchback. That'll be Thomas Sanders. 0. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Bears at the 20. Minute 15 to go. All right, a 4. That's an inside run. 36 is BS, and it will be Peyton. So Peyton against a BS. And all the way over to here. Oh, 12 to 27. Peyton's going backwards. He'll lose a yard. All right, second and 11. Let's go short pass heavy for McMahon. Punky QB. And we have a leaner. All right, give him an, gotta go medium pass, 19. 21 on your defense. That's a BS. 52. That is someone by the name of Calvin Thomas. He's a halfback. So we'll go medium pass. McMahon looking for Calvin Thomas. Against a BS. 56 is a 21. It's incomplete. Start getting into those 20s. You're looking at interception numbers, but that'll be incomplete. All right, third and 11. Let's go medium pass heavy. And we'll get, 20 is a long pass. Well, I'm not going to do a long pass. So I'll do medium pass to Willie Galt. So what we got to do is roll for the defense here. So it's going to be Willie Galt there. The defense is a 16. That is a AS, so we'll stay at AS. So medium pass AS. McMahon to Willie Galt. 35, it's going to be 8. It's complete for 12 and a first down, just enough. McMahon finds Willie Galt for a first down. And that will end the quarter. We will end the quarter right there, tied 7-7. Bears first and 10 at their own 31. I'll keep going here. And we're going to look at that. Can you do that? Look at that. Let's just see what that number is. It's a 4. There we go. 16 is a short pass. And then we're going to go 13 on your defense. That's a CS. 46 is our boy Tim Reitman getting all the receiving targets here. 13 is a CS. We'll stay at CS. We are in the second quarter, so we will go short pass, McMahon to Reitman. 34 for McMahon. We're going to have a penalty complete for 4 yards, but there are flags down. Rolling for the penalty. 52 is a 15. That is going to be ineligible receiver downfield. That is a 10-yard penalty on the Bears. The Browns will take that. Where's that at? There it is. All right, make it first and 20 now. Back at the 21. Let's go short pass heavy. 3, that is a short pass. 63, that's not good. That's a CG. 23 is going to be Emery Moorhead. He's a beast, so we'll stay at CG. And I got a new sticker here. Stickers. There we go. All right, so we need a new sticker. All right, so short pass. McMahon to Emery Moorhead against a BG. Is that what it was? A BG? 63 is a CG. Yeah, CG. All right, so McMahon to Emery Moorhead. 61 for McMahon is a 17. That will be incomplete. Second and 20. McMahon for Moorhead. Incomplete. Let's go medium pass heavy for McMahon now. See if we can get something here. All right, a 14, that will be a medium pass. 63 again, that's another CG. 55 this time, that will be Thomas Sanders. He's a C, so we'll stay at CG. Basically the same play, this time to Thomas Sanders. 31, that could be complete. It is. It's going to be a 9-yard pickup. So McMahon hits Thomas Sanders for 9. I got to go find this game on YouTube and watch it. 41-31. Holy cow. All right, so let's go medium pass heavy again. Oh, another 20 comes out. I'll do the same thing. I'll go medium pass to Willie Galt. So 45 on your defense is a BS. Make it an AS. It came up Willie Galt anyway. Make it an AS. So medium pass Willie Galt. AS. Oh, big play. And Willie Galt is going to streak down the sideline, and he is going to find the end zone for a 70-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears get back on the board, taking the lead. That's deflating if you're a defensive player or a Browns fan. 70. And it is going to be 13-7. Let's bring out the kicker, Kevin Butler. 23 for Butler is it's a 16. It is good. Make it 14-7. Bears already with 215 total yards. So Butler is good. And it's 14-7. We got 13:45 to go. Let's kick it off with Kevin Butler. 62 this time. That is a 20. That is a 20. And that's going to be 61-010. And for the Browns, Herman Fontenot is their 010. So 61. Herman Fontenot, or Kevin Butler. So let's bring out Fontenot for the return. OB. Oh, 63. Come on now. That will be a 27. And that is going to be a big 10-yard return. So Fontenot for 10. And the Browns take over 1st and 10 back at their own 14-yard line. Still no punts in this game. I like that. All right, an 8. So we're going to start with an outside run. 36 is going to be Curtis Dickey. 36 on the defense is going to be BS. So Curtis Dickey, BS. And they're on the 14, so we got to go back to those other boards. Outside run. 14 and in. So Dickey against a BS, right? Yeah, 36. There it is. Okay, here we go. Whoops, let me do that again. The red die popped out of the top of the tower and then landed down here. So roll it again. 24. I'd have taken the 15, believe me. 24 is a 24. And that is no gain for Curtis Dickey. 2nd and 10. All right, let's go short pass heavy. All right, a 5. That'll be a short pass. Another 36, and another 36. So that's still a BS. 36 for the Browns. That's Ernest Biner. He's an A on short passes. Make it an AS. So Kozar to Biner, AS. Short pass. 61. It's an 11. That'll be complete. He'll get 12 yards and a first down. I love Kozar's card. So Biner for 11. Boy, the running backs are coming through here on these pass plays. 1st and 10 out to the 25 now. All right, we're going to stay with that short pass. 65 is Webster Slaughter. He's an A. 13 is a CS. No, wait, 13. Yeah, CS, make it a BS. Let me get a new one of the. Oh, wait, no, not that one. We got flip boards here. Short pass. There it is. Then we'll go AS. All right, so Kozar to Slaughter. 36 for Kozar. Lots of 36s coming out. That's a 13. Really? Wow, okay, that's going to be complete. Oh, no, it's an F36. We have a possible fumble. F36. So we'll roll the die. 1-4, the fumble counts. And it's a 7. That fumble will not count, so we will use the result of the F36 to determine the result of the play. This can get wacky. 31. That should be pretty good. F36, right? F36, 31 is 4 yards. So he will get 4 yards on the completion. Kozar to Slaughter. I think it's his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd and 6 now. Let's go back to standard. This green die. This green die does not want to stay on the board. All right, so we're going to get a 1. That's an inside run. I got to change this TV channel. All right, let's go. Let's go to Perfect Strangers. There we go. All right, so we're going to have a 4. What do we have? 41. 41 will be Curtis Dickey on the inside run. 12. 12 is a CD. So inside run. Curtis Dickey, CD. Oh, 23. That's terrible. 29. He is going to get pushed back. He'll lose 3 yards. So Dickey. He was our 2nd leading rusher that year. He is not playing well today. And it's going to be 3rd and 9. We'll go short pass heavy. And we're going to go short pass. 24. That is Kevin Mack. He's a B. And then 32 is CG. So Mack against a CD on the short pass. So Kozar to Mack. 33. That's a 4. That's a first down plus 9. That is 18 yards. So Kozar to Mack for 18. It's going to be first down. First and 10 now at the 44. Standard offense. You get a 4. That's an inside run. 35. Back to Curtis Dickey. 32. 32 is CD. So inside run. CD Curtis Dickey. 53. 53 is 19. And he'll get 2 yards. All right. 2nd and 8 now, 46. And let's go standard again. 18, we're going to go medium pass. 32 is going to be Reggie Langhorne. He's a B. Oh, look at that 33, though. That's a CD. We'll stay at CD. So we're going to go short pass CD. Kozar to Langhorne. I'm sorry, medium pass. The old CD medium pass is never a good odds, but let's see. 42, that'll be complete. That's an 8. Oh, it's just incomplete. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's your first incompletion is right there at 8. Oh, I thought they had that one. So Kozar's going to miss Reggie Langhorne. I'm going to say that Reggie Langhorne dropped that ball because Kozar, he's great. He doesn't miss. What's he doing? Come on. Focus. There you go. All right. 3rd and 8. Let's go short pass heavy again. Browns at their own 46. That's going to be a short pass. 61 is Herman Fontenot. He's an A. Oh, a defense. Look at that. I've rolled so many 66s for the Bears. 66 is a CD. Make it a BD. And that's a short pass. All right, so Kozar to, what's his name? Fontenot. BD. 63. Come on, that's a 32. And we have an RP7. We have a rare play 7. So for that, we're going to go to ChatGPT. Because I've used RP7 in the book way too many times. So we're going to go to my little APBA football ChatGPT custom GPT that you can use if you want to. Just go to ChatGPT. I think it's free. I don't think you have to pay for that. I mean, I don't charge for it, but I don't think you need to be a big-time subscriber of ChatGPT anymore to use their custom ones. Just type APBA, and you'll see it. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to type what is going on in this game. Really, all you really have to do if you want is just type down and distance, field position, and the play type. But I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go 1986 Browns at Bears. We'll go 2nd quarter. Which time is left? 10:15 to go. Browns trailing 14-7. Short, was it short pass? Yeah, short pass. Kozar, I believe Fontenot. 3rd and 8 on their 46. Short pass. Kozar to Fontenot. 3rd and 8 on the minus 46. All right, let's see what it says. Ah, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully it got it. Don't make me type it again. I hit a button with the keyboard when I was putting the keyboard down. So let's do that again. Although maybe, hold on, maybe it got it. Hang on a second here. Hang on. Let's see if it kept it in the sidebar. It did. Okay, so it's in the sidebar. There we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. So, and it got all of them too. Oh, good. All right, so here they are. I'm not going to look at them and take the glasses off so I can't see. I'm pretty sure that says, yeah, that's 2 and 3. You want to pause and read them, you can. There's 4, 5, and 6, but you can't see it all, so let me scroll here. 4 and 5, there's 6. Come on. 7 and 8. Is that 8? Yeah, that's 8. The big screen's over there, so I'm trying not to look that way. I took my glasses off because I can't see the little screen. So that's 9 and 10, right? Yeah, yep. And then we have 11 and 12. So let's roll some dice and see what's happened. See what happens here. A 10. D1 bats down Kozar's pass. That's Richard Denton getting a big paw. Then he bats it again, trying to catch it. The ball ends up bouncing twice and lands behind the line of scrimmage, where 011 picks it up and gains 2 yards before being smothered by D6. Score it as a batted pass and a scramble gain. Well, I don't think you can do that, right? If it bounces twice and then lands behind the line of scrimmage, isn't that just an incompletion? Assuming it was a forward pass. Yeah, I'm just going to call it an incompletion because I don't think you can do that. I think ChatGPT doesn't know the rules of football in this case. Because if it lands behind the line of scrimmage and he batted it at the line, that means Kozar threw it forward and then it landed behind the line of scrimmage, and that makes it a incomplete pass. So that's what we're going to do with it. All right. So make it an incomplete pass, make it 4th down, and we're going to bring out the punter for the first time today. So Kozar to Fontenot is incomplete. We're going to bring out Jeff Gossett to do the punting for Cleveland. 43. I don't like the sound. Again, small straights, guys. Small straights are the worst. Yeah, small straights are the worst. So 35. That'll be a 6. And that is going to be a 40-yard punt taken by D10. So that'll be taken at the 14-yard line. D10 for the Bears is Lou Barnes. So Lou Barnes takes the punt. 24 is a 21. And he will get 6 yards on the return. And they'll start 1st and 10 on the 20. All right, Browns trailing 14-7 here. 9:45 to go. It's 5:39 right now. Let's keep playing here. Bears. All right, we're going to go with an 11 for the Bears. An 11, I believe, is an outside run. Yes, that's an outside run. It will be Peyton. I don't like that defense. These dice rolls are terrible for Cleveland. 23 is CD. So Peyton on the outside run against the CD. $64. That's an 18. And he'll get 7 yards before going out of bounds. So Peyton for 7. Out of bounds. 2nd and 3 now. If I could have gotten this season, back when I first started, this would be the season that I tried to replay the whole season with. I kind of want to right now, but I'm 4 weeks into 89. I kind of want to keep going with that one. Maybe I'll do both of them. I don't know. 14 is a short pass. 56 on your defense is AS. 51 is our boy Timothy Reitman. So AS for Tim Reitman on the short pass. All right, McMahon to Reitman. 22 for McMahon. It's a 5. That is an 18-yard gain. Reitman I think he's had a bunch of short completions. That's his first big one, I think. So 18 yards to Reitman. And it's going to be 1st and 10. They're already to the 45-yard line. McMahon already over 200 yards. 12 of 16 for 211 in this game. They only have 29 yards rushing, so Peyton isn't doing much. 6 is going to be an inside run, and it's not going to be Peyton. 13 on your defense is a BS. 66 is Thomas Sanders. So Thomas Sanders will take the handoff against a BS. Inside run. 26. That's a 22, and he'll get 2 yards. He'll get 2 yards. All right, make it 2nd and 8. Let's go short pass heavy here. Actually, let's go standard because the Bears do run the ball more than they pass. So let's go standard here. And it's a 4. That's an inside run. 53 and 53. Again, it's not Peyton. It's Matt Suey this time. So 53 for the Browns. Defense is a CS. So Matt Suey against a CS. 56 for Suey. 56 is a 25, and a 25 is always no gain. So it's going to be 3rd down. Let's go short pass heavy this time. Man. 9. That'll be a short pass. 51. That's an AD. 42 is Peyton. He's a B, so we'll stay at AD. I mean, if you can get the ball to him, that's what you should do. So we're going to go McMahon to Walter Payton. Oh, a 23 for McMahon. 23 is a 27, and McMahon's going to run. McMahon must have been a scrambler back then. He's got some scramble numbers there. Original defense was AD. Oh, man, that's the defense you want to run against, too. Holy cow. All right, so here we go. McMahon on the scramble. See some open field ahead of him. 46. That's a 21, and he's going to get 5, and he'll come up short of the 1st down. So McMahon gets 5 on the scramble. And it's going to be 4th and 3. They are at the Browns 48, so they will punt here. Try to pin him deep. Bring out Maury Buford. Try to pin him deep. A 52. I don't think that's going to do it. That'll be a 25. Yikes. And that is 22 yards and down. That is a shank. 22 yards for Buford. And it's going to be down, so we'll just go punt return. We'll just say it rolls dead as the ice cube doesn't touch it. And it's 1st and 10 at the 26 for the Browns. Down 14-7. 7:15 to go in this. We're about halfway through it. And they're going to start with an inside run. 51. I cannot get Kevin Mack the ball for the life of me. That's going to be Curtis Dickey again. And a 46. 46 is a BS. Yeah. So inside run BS. Curtis Dickey, who is not very good. Let's be honest here. We got to get Kevin Mack going. 46. That's a 24. He'll get 3. So Dickey for 3. 2nd and 7 now to 29 for the Browns. A 16. That'll be a short pass. 62. It's Herman Fontenot. He's an A. 60. Boy, the number of times I've rolled the same thing on both dice today. It's been a lot more than usual. 62 here. 62 is an AS. We'll stay at AS on the short pass. And we'll go Kozar to Fontenot. 64, it's an 8. He'll be complete. He'll get 11 yards and a 1st down. So Bernie to Fontenot for 11. Make it 1st and 10 at their own 40 now. We got Marty Schottenheimer versus Mike Ditka. 12. There's Kevin Mack on the inside run. No, that's an outside run. Kevin Mack, does he go outside? Yeah, he does. So that'll be Kevin Mack, outside run. 52 is CD. So outside run, CD, Kevin Mack. Big number 34. 16, though. That's a 25. That's no gain. And he will go out of bounds. So 2nd and 10. When I was a kid, I used to get the Browns News Illustrated magazine. And they had like a centerfold where you had a player in action, like an action player. And I had them all hanging on my walls, like every single one. And they come out monthly. And my walls were covered with just Browns centerfolds. And then I had Debbie Gibson, of course, and Alyssa Milano, naturally. And I had Mark Price. So there you go. All right. 2nd and 10 on the 4. Let's go short pass, Abby. Oh, a 20. So that's a long bomb. We haven't done one of those yet for the Browns. So let's call it. Kozar looking deep. Let's see. Who's he looking for? I see a 32. That is Reggie Langhorne streaking down the sideline. 32. The defense is in a 13. That's a CS. Langhorne's a B, so we'll stay at CS, and that's not good. So make it tough to complete. Kozar to Langhorne. Oh, no, that's going to be interception number 2. W71. What are you doing to me, Dice? W71. I feel like I'm watching a Browns game on Sunday nowadays. W71. Let's roll it. 66. 69 D11. That is, oh man, that is 1 yard from being out of the end zone. Oh, wow. Basically, he threw up a Hail Mary. 69 yards intercepted. That's -9. So whoever got it's going to take a knee. I'm not trying to run that back. All right, so here we go. 23 for the Bears is. I was looking at the wrong column. I thought it was William the Fridge Perry. No, it's actually Wilbur Marshall getting his 2nd interception of the game. So Marshall, I'm not even going to worry about it. He's going to just take a knee. So Wilbur Marshall has Bernie's number. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Bears at the 20. 5:45 to go. 2 turnovers for the Browns, 1 for the Bears in this game. It's 14-7. And the Bears are going to start with an outside run. 65 on your defense is AS. 55 is Calvin Thomas. So Calvin Thomas, outside run AS. .24. Oops. 24 is 22, and he'll get 2 yards. So Calvin Thomas for 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8. We have a 5. We have an inside run this time, and it's going to be Peyton. Peyton against a BD. So Browns defense looking for a pass here. And they're going to hand it off to Peyton. Inside run, BD. 41, not a good roll. 26, he'll get 1. So they're keeping Peyton in check. The problem is that Jim McMahon's just picking them apart. They're playing basically like a 44, and McMahon's just picking the secondary apart. It's those 2 safeties. I mean, listen, you put a 2 and a 3 down there at safety, and that's the weakness in that defense. I'm still amazed. That Felix Wright is a 2. He's a W5. He picked off passes, but he's a 2. I'm shocked by that. And then the other one is Thane Gash. And then Mark Harper. He's another one I remember. He's a nickel corner. He's a 2. That's surprising. And then where's Thane Gash at? Oh, did he not? Oh, do I not have a Thane Gash card? That's weird. He's not a starter. Huh. Maybe he didn't play for him in 86. That's just the name that I always remember. All right, 3rd and 7. Let's go short pass heavy. That's going to be a 6. That'll be a short pass. 25 for your defense. 45 is Tim Reitman again. Holy cow, he's got like 6 targets. Tim Reitman's a C. 25 is AD. Make it BD on the short pass. So BD. McMahon to Reitman. 61. That's a 17. It's going to be incomplete. And Maury Buford, the Browns hold them 2 straight possessions now to a punt. So that is Reitman. Incomplete. And it is going to be 4th and 7. Maury Buford comes out. 36. A lot of 36s. That's an 8. And that is a 41-yard punt taken by D10. That's the Ice Cube, Gerald McNeil. So McNeil fields it at his own 36. 51 for McNeil is a 20. And he'll get 5 yards on the return. McNeil for 5. And the Browns start 1st and 10 on their own 41. Still down 14-7 here. 4:15 to go. So we're going to go standard. They got all their timeouts. It's going to be a short pass. It's going to be Brian Brennan. He's an A. 56. 56 is AS. So we'll stay at AS in the short pass. We'll go Kozar to Brennan. 24 for Kozar is a 17. That'll be complete for 4 yards. So Kozar to Brennan for 4. All right, 2nd and 6. Let's go short pass heavy again. We're going to kind of get into a little mini hurry up now. A 1, that'll be a short pass. 64 is, I believe it's Slaughter, right? 64, yeah, it's Webster Slaughter. He's an A. 46. 46 is a BS, make it an AS. So Kozar now to Slaughter. 66 for Bernie. It's a 2, and Webster Slaughter's gone. 55 yards. We've seen that a lot. The long pass to Webster Slaughter. Kozar hits him down the right side, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Did I do that wrong? 45. 55 continue. Oh, there we go. So there it is. 55-yard touchdown pass to Slaughter. Let's bring out Matt Barr to kick it the extra point. 31 is a 5. A 5 is good. Slaughter, where are you at, Barr? There you are. Yeah, Mark Mosley played for them at the end of the season. He's a straight-on kicker. I have a card here for him. So we got Matt Barr. We got Mark Mosley waiting in the wings for when Matt Barr gets hurt, because he does get hurt. I think it was I want to say it was in a Pittsburgh game where he got hurt. Stupid Steelers. All right, 14-14. I mean, it's right where we expect to be. 41-31 final score. 3.5 to go. Let's kick it off. 34. We're going to have a penalty on the kickoff. And it's going to be 54-010 TL. Let's check the TL. 65. That's a 35. That's a kick out of bounds. So we'll go kickoff. Matt Barr kicks it out of bounds. How far was it? 54? Yeah, 54. But it's going to go out of bounds. It's a 30-yard penalty. Bears take over 1st and 10 on their own 35. Now they're going to go into a bit of a mini hurry up. But we're going to start standard, just like I did with the Browns. 11. 11 is going to be an outside run. Your defense is CS, and it's going to be Peyton. So outside run, Peyton CS. Oh, big run. That's a K column. He breaks it away. Busts through the line. Oh, no, 22. It's a 2. It's a 40-yard run for Walter Payton. Gets down to the Browns' 25. Man, they had been holding on to him, but he finally busts through. And he gets, whoop, did I put 30 there? No, I put 40 there, yeah. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Bears now. So they try to get the lead back. We can go standard here. They got all their timeouts. 17, that'll be a short pass. 51 is AD. 61 for the Bears is Dennis Gentry. He's a C. So that was a short pass. We're inside the 30 now. All right, so what did I say defense was? AD, and he's a C, so make it a BD. We'll go short pass, McMahon to Gentry, BD. 36. 36 is 18, and that's incomplete. So McMahon to Gentry is no good. 2nd and 10. We'll go short pass heavy. We get a 20. So I went short pass heavy, so obviously I wanted a short pass. And look at that Yahtzee number. We got 55 on both sides this time. So I'm going to go short pass to Willie Galt. So we'll just make that a 15. Boom. And a 55 is BD. Make it an AD. So we're going to go short pass Willie Galt. 15. That's going to be complete. He'll get 12 yards. It'll be a first down. No need to call timeout right now. McMahon to Galt for 12. Down to 2:15. And they're at the 13-yard line. Let's go standard again. Whoops. I dropped my blue die. All right, we'll go standard here. All the timeouts in the world and the 2-minute warning. So let's see. 4, that's an inside run. 31 is Peyton. And 45 is probably a BS. Yeah, because it's always a BS. All right, 45. So BS, Peyton. And we're going to go, what I call outside run and inside run. So BS, Peyton, inside run, 1st and 10 at the 13. 16 for Peyton. 16 is a 24. And he will get 3 yards. So Peyton goes through for 3. And we're going to make it 15 seconds because it takes us to the 2-minute warning. And it's going to be 2nd down and 7 on the 10. And they still get a first down here. I think we still probably have to use timeouts for the Bears. Just in case they get a first down, they need extra plays. So we'll go standard again. And we'll get a 20. I've rolled about 6 20s for the Bears. So I'm going to call the play again. Let's go short pass. I've called Willie Galt every time. So I'll just keep doing it. I can go Tim Reitman. Now we'll go Willie Galt again. I always go to the A receivers when I have to call the plays myself. I don't want to, again, I struggle to not be biased here. So we'll go Willie Galt. We'll go short pass. 42 on your defense is a CS. He's an A. Make it a BS. We're at the 10. Whoa, sorry. We're at the 10. I hope that wasn't too loud. All right, so short pass. BS, right? Yeah, Willie Galt. There you go. All right, McMahon. 45. That is a 17, and that is incomplete. Make it 3rd and 7. McMahon to Galt. Incomplete. And a minute 45 to go. 3rd and 7. So we're not going to worry about timeouts here because they don't get the first down. They don't want to stop the clock. So a 1. A 1 is a short pass. 33 on your defense is a CD. 43 is Peyton. He is a B, so we'll stay at CD. Short pass. McMahon to Peyton. Oh, a 22. That is good for 8 yards. That is a first down. And they will not call timeout there. McMahon to Peyton for 8. So that takes us down to a minute 15. Yeah. So 1st and goal at the 2 for the Bears. Trying to get that touchdown back the Browns just got. Let's make it, let's go big here. So 13 is an outside run. 65. That is not Peyton. That is Thomas Sanders. Peyton getting a rest. 63 is not good, though. That is a BD. So Thomas Sanders against a BD. Outside run on 1st and goal. So BD. 64 for Sanders. Oh, it's a 16. And he gets through the line of scrimmage and into the end zone. Touchdown Bears. That was I did not expect that. I got to be honest with you. I did not expect them to get that score. All right, 20-14. Let's kick the extra point here. It's going to be Kevin Butler. 43. Oh, 43 is a 34. And we have an F8. We have a fumble. Now, I don't know really how to do fumbles in Pro Football Helper. So let's just see what happens here with the F8. 25. That is minus 9. 11. I believe that's the kicker. So we're going to go ahead and just fall on it and just call it no good. That could be a big deal. So Kevin Butler misses a fumbled snap, and it's 20-14. Minute to go. Let's kick it off, see what the Ice Cube Gerald McNeil can do. 56 on your kickoff for Butler is a 13. No, it's not. It's a KOAP, not K. 56 is a, it's a 29. Yikes, that's an ugly number. That is a 54-010, so it will not be McNeil. It's going to be Herman Fontenot. 54-010. Really wanted the Ice Cube to catch that. They're kicking away from him. He was good. So Butler, 54. Yeah, 54-010. So taking at the 11. So here's Fontenot. 56 also. And that is going to be a, oh golly, that's a 25. Ugh. That is a 6-yard return. Fontenot stinks at kick returns. Why is he back there? So the Browns take over. First 10 at their own 17. 45 seconds to go. So let's go medium pass heavy here and see what happens. 14 is a medium pass. 15 is Brian Brennan. He's an A. Oh, 34. Here we go. 34 is a BG, making an AG. We're going to go medium pass. Kozar to Brennan. Against an AG. That's the defense you want to throw against right there. Oh, that's not good. 26 is 17. It's incomplete. Is it? Yeah, it's incomplete. I think we're just going to take a knee here. We're going to go inside. Brennan, 15. Let's just take a knee here. I don't want any turnovers. Let's go pass. Kozar, Neal. And it's going to be, that is going to be the first half. And the Bears take a 20-14 lead into the halftime. So again, 41-31. If we double this, it's 40-28. We're right there with what happened in real life. I like that. So that's going to be the video for today. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow and finish this game and maybe go back to my tournament in 83. I got to get back to 89 at some point. I don't know. I got all kinds of things to do here. So, and I also want to play golf. So I got a lot to do. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.